everyone. How are you doing today? It's Marla. Hopefully everyone is doing well. I am trying to project my voice today. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of static on my phone. I'm taking it into the Genius Bar today to see what's going on. So hopefully you can hear me. That's why I'm talking so loudly so everyone can hear the intro to this video. This video is going to be on 3 subjects. 1 is derma rolling. 2 is facial massage, and 3, I'm basically just going to be answering some questions on how I personally highlighted my hair. First, the derma rolling. When you mention derma rolling, it seems to bring out 3 different groups of people. 1, people that are kind of on the fence. They're interested in hearing about it, but they're really not quite sure that they really want to do it. And then you have the opposite groups, both on different ends. One group thinks derma rolling is great and has helped with their lines and fine lines and wrinkles. The other group are people thinking that we are destroying our skin. So I have never derma rolled enough consistently to see if it really made any difference in anything that was going on in my face. And that's what this experiment is all about. All the YouTubers that I personally watch and respect are not numbing their faces and puncturing holes all over their face and causing all this bleeding and scarring. Most of the people that I watch, when they do the derma rolling, their skin may look a little irritated afterwards, but rarely do I even see any blood drawn. And if it is, it's just microscopic, superficial, little tiny droplets. So we are not kind of cutting our faces up like sides of beef that you may see some maybe dermatologists or professionals doing to people. That's why I've decided to do this test on my own face. So I'm going to be derma rolling. I have 2. I have one that's 0.5, which when I put it over my face feels like nothing. It feels good actually. It feels like I'm giving my face a massage. And I also have 0.75. I'm going to use both. I'm going to show you how I use them. I'm going to check in. I'm going to start using them today, and I'm going to check in at the 3-month mark and the 6-month mark. If nothing's changed, then I plan on not using them again. I love gadgets, but if the gadget's not going to work for me, then it's not worth me wasting my time, using it on my face. So that's going to be my test over the next couple months. You can follow along with me. I won't be checking in every week because I would rather see kind of more of a drastic difference from a 3-month or 6-month period of time. Secondly, the facial massage. I'm going to list a YouTuber that I absolutely love who is very talented with skin and with massaging and using massage to really kind of try to change the shape of your face. And she did one particular video that I was really interested in, a video that showed facial exercises to help plump and push up your cheeks. So I am going to do those exercises over the next 3 to 6 months and see if they really do make a difference in my face. I will link her video below. She is so good. I love her. I hope you love her too. I think she's really quite talented. And then another YouTuber that I wanted to list below is Karen the Brit Chick. And if you are into fashion trends, how to style your particular body type, this woman is amazing. She is so good, and I feel someday she is going to be big because she's so talented and she's so enthusiastic about what she does. She just sucks me in with every video that she puts up on YouTube. So I am going to list her channel in the description box also, and I hope you like her as much as I do. And finally, I'm just going to kind of list the products I use to highlight my hair. I can't really actually show you how to highlight your hair because I didn't film it when I highlighted mine, and I can't highlight it again. So I'm just going to show you the products I use, but please, 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 this is just stuff I've done to myself. The derma rolling, facial massage, and hair highlighting I've done to myself. This is not a video to tell you what to do to your hair or to your own skin. I don't want to ruin anybody's hair by kind of showing them what I did, but I will definitely let you know at the end of this video what products I use to highlight my hair. Let's get started with the first part of this video, which is on derma rolling, and I'll show you my derma rollers, how I kind of sanitize my face before I start, how I sanitize my derma rollers before and after I use them, and then I'll show you the facial massage, and then finally I'll wrap it up with the products I use to highlight my hair.
These are my two derma rollers. The one on the left is 0.5 millimeters. The one on the right is 0.75 millimeters. This gives you a clear view of the needle size. This is the 0.5 millimeter derma roller. This is the 0.75 millimeter derma roller. Before I start derma rolling my face and neck, I like to wash my face with an antibacterial soap. I take my clean derma rollers and soak them in 91% isopropyl alcohol for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. Then after I have my clean face, I like to take a little alcohol square. These little squares you can buy at Walgreens. They're used when you're giving yourself an injection to clean the area on your skin. And I like to put this all over my face as an added precaution before I start derma rolling. Now, this is going to be my before face. This is the face we're starting out with. So I am going to really focus on, see the lines that come right around my mouth there. So this is the beginning point of the derma rolling. This is where we're starting. So I'm going to work on my entire face, but I'm really going to focus on those lines around my mouth and around my lips. And hopefully on a before and after, you'll be able to see some difference at 3 months and then at 6 months. So I want to get a nice close-up so you can see exactly the lines around my mouth that I'm really going to be working on. When I derma roll, I like to pull my skin just a little bit to make it tight. That seems to help the derma roller get into the skin a little bit better. And I just do vertical lines, horizontal lines, and diagonal lines all over my face. This 0.5 millimeter derma roller is totally painless. I'm feeling almost like I'm getting a massage on my face right now. No blood is being drawn. I am just going over it, pulling the skin a little bit tight and covering the area in 3 different directions. I'm going to speed up the entire process of how I do my face and my neck. So I'm just going to let this run, and it should only take about 30 or so seconds to cover my entire face and my neck. I like to disinfect my derma rollers 2 different ways when I'm done using them. Try not to let them touch or bang into each other or bang the bottom of the glass because that can hurt the needles. But I like to stick them in lukewarm water with a Polident tablet to clean them off. I think it helps maybe getting any protein deposits on there off. But I just have been doing this. I've read some other people that do this and recommended this. So this is the first thing I do when I disinfect my derma rollers after I've used them on my skin. After they come out of the Polident solution, I just rinse them off with warm water, and then I place them back into a container that contains isopropyl alcohol and let them soak again for probably another 10 to 15 minutes. Let them dry and then put them back in their cases. This is my face immediately after I derma rolled. You can see it doesn't look cut up. It doesn't look destroyed. It just looks a little irritated, maybe a little bit red. But most of the people I follow that derma roll, this is how their faces look after they're done. This is my skin the next day after I derma rolled. I just put a little bit of vitamin C cream on, and my skin looks perfectly fine. It feels great. It looks great. No damage that I can see has been done at this point. I'm going to speed through this facial massage that I'm doing to my face, but if you want to follow along yourself at home, all you have to do is go down to my description box. I have a video link down there to the facial massage that I'm doing, and you can just follow along at home and see if it works for you or if it doesn't work for you. Everyone has their own favorite products they like to use to lighten their hair. I like this L'Oreal Quick Blue Bleach. It really helps get my hair lightened. I have dark hair, which is really hard to lighten. It usually goes from a red into an orange shade, and it's very tough to get it to a blonde shade. Don't want to damage my hair. So I mix this with a 30 developer, and I'll show you how I apply that to my hair. My hair really needs to be toned in this video, so I'm actually going to tone it with you. But right now, I'm going to show you how I highlighted it. So I wore gloves for this, and what I would do is I would grab pieces of hair, put most of the bleach down at the tip, and then kind of just rub it all the way up to the root. It's almost like a balayage sort of technique. And again, I'm grabbing a piece of hair. I would put the bleach on the tip. That's where most of the product would go. And then I would just rub, almost as if I was teasing my hair with my fingers all the way up to the root. So dark hair is kind of a crapshoot when it comes to what you get. If you have some orange brassy tones to your hair, you kind of have two options. You can try to tone them, which is what I'm doing here. I'm using the Wella T28 toner with a little bit of the Wella 050, and this is a cooling violet shade. And I'll mix just about a capful of this in with my toner, and you want a 2-to-1 ratio of developer to toner. So if you put 1 cup of toner in, you need to put 2 cups of the developer in. And I'm going to mix this all up and put it on my hair just to tone my hair down. But again, like I said, it's kind of a crapshoot once you have lightened dark hair up to kind of a brassy orange shade. You can try to lighten it even further by putting more bleach down on it, which I really don't want to do quite yet because I don't want to damage my hair. I'd like to do that again in about 3 months. You can try to tone it, and it can tone and things can change, or the toner can do absolutely nothing to your hair. So it is, like I said, kind of a crapshoot when you're doing dark hair. So right now I'm mixing both the toners together with some of the cream developer. Going to mix that all up. Of course, I'm doing it very professionally with my glove on my finger. And I'm just going to apply that to all the areas of my hair that I have, kind of basically all over my hair. And really keep an eye on it. I think I let this on for about 10 to 15 minutes. It did tone my hair down a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is just really take good care of my hair the next couple months, put a lot of conditioners on it so I can get it in good shape. And then probably in about 2 to 3 months, I am going to try to highlight it a little bit more again. You have to understand, I have really dark hair, almost black hair. So right now, I've been able to lighten my hair up several shades of brown with a little bit of kind of blondish caramel highlights in. Now that I have my overall hair lightened a little bit, I'm going to try to add a little bit more highlights again in the future, maybe in about 3 months. So this is how I highlighted my hair. Again, be very careful, especially if you have dark hair. Dark hair is really tough, very unpredictable. A lot of times you get brassy orange. So I hope this was helpful. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye from Marla.